a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So right now I'm stepping into some sort of like energy, or maybe you're stepping into some sort of energy is what I'm hearing, okay? That's very fierce, very independent, okay? Something to do with, I don't know why I heard highly profitable, okay? Unshakable, okay, is what's coming through. And right now I'm hearing something about the word being self-made, okay? I don't know why I'm hearing something about an entrepreneurial like spirit, something about your independence. Ooh, and it's definitely coming in very quickly. Maybe you're moving quickly in your present moment, okay? And you're feeling safe about it. I'm hearing something about the safety of a foundation, okay? The safety of you kind of, I'm hearing something about you putting your foot down. Okay, that's interesting. And I'm also getting this vibe where it's like you're cherishing this moment because it's something you've been hoping for or hoping to do for a long time. It's almost as though somebody put you in this mess, okay, or in some sort of dilemma, is what I'm hearing, that kind of like almost enabled you to make a trust fall, okay, or desired you or required you to make a trust fall, and when you did it, it didn't pan out as expected, and that's why you're moving quickly. You're moving swiftly is what I'm hearing, okay, to manifest something towards the direction that you desire. It feels like it's business related, but it could be related to a relationship, okay? This could be something to do with a partnership, that maybe you were with this person romantically and was trying to have a business. Maybe it was a family, like I heard family, friendly family. I don't know why, like a franny, Fran might be of significance. I don't know why. I heard something about Fran, okay? Heard something about granny, okay? Something frantic might be going on, okay? Maybe they were trying to frantically get you into some sort of situation, okay? But you're moving out of the situation, okay? You're like dodging everything. Ooh, there's like an engine going on in the background. Something's ramping up, okay? It's like a really loud engine, okay? Car engine. You might have a loud car engine, okay? Or a motorcycle of some kind. But nonetheless, something's ramping up and it's coming in really hot, okay, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, and it's going to require, it's almost like picking up after the war, especially with that Page of Cups backing up that Seven of Swords. It just makes you feel like you're just running away from certain things or trying to, because it was deceitful in the landscape, okay? In the present moment, you knew that people were trying to strategize. You knew that people were trying to hide their motives, hide their plans from you, trying to create conflict with false truths. I'm hearing something about a white lie, something about a false, some sort of falsity, okay? Maybe someone tried to lock you into some sort of affair or unfair, some sort of like restrictive contract is what I'm hearing, okay? To kind of like get you caught up with them, okay? But you have safety in your foundation, okay? Now they're watching from a distance, okay? I'm hearing something about because you're moving forward, you're like igniting or enacting the same plans that you two had with one another or that they had for you, okay? But it's like a flip of the script, okay? Is what I'm hearing, which is very interesting. Very, very interesting. And now, I don't know why, I was getting like Seven of Cups in my mind's eye, but there might be opportunities popping up, okay? Something about this Ace of Swords energy, okay? Back of the deck, the Hierophant. Something about there's going to be a lot of revelations, okay? You're guided by your truths, your beliefs, your spirituality, the traditions of things, okay? Something to do with you just knowing that, hey, you know, you need to just break through with this clarity, this sharp clarity, because I'm hearing something about to pop off, okay? Maybe you confronted this person. Okay, maybe you confronted this person and I'm hearing something you tore them up. I don't know why. It's just what? Something about you tore somebody up and they're feeling burdened by it, okay? By the pressure, by the strain of the responsibility that you placed on them. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Okay, yeah. Some sort of fake friend, some sort of third-party situation. I was definitely getting some sort of affair vibes, okay? This person might have tried to get you caught up in an affair, but it just like they tried to get out of a situation with you, maybe, okay, or maybe trying to get you caught up in something. I don't know why I'm hearing something about blackmail, okay? Maybe just like they wanted to catch you, or maybe you caught them doing something? I'm not sure. I'm definitely getting this vibe where it's like they tried to lock you into some sort of contract, some sort of obligation, some sort of marriage, some sort of relationship, business, okay? That was gonna favor them heavily, okay? Something about they were just smiling in your face, trying to, I don't know, I heard something about be at your wits' end, have you at your wits' end, okay? Making you kind of assume that you needed them, okay? To kind of gain traction, to get your foot off the ground, to make things work in your life, okay? Just heavily relying on someone. I'm hearing something about being forced. Maybe they tried to force you into this dynamic, which brought a lot of exclusion into your life, hardship. I'm hearing something about you might have had to break off from loved ones, family members, okay? And kind of withdraw, and it made you very content in this partnership, in this relationship, okay? And so smiles without loyalty, you know what I mean? Mask hiding the real disguise of the joker, of the player, okay? This person is very charming, okay? Something about them, it just comes off as like egotistical, very manipulative, okay? It's as though it's like these patterns kept happening, okay? And every time they made a promise of some sort, the truth just keeps coming out, okay? The lies were decorated, okay? And the truth, the reality of the matter keeps repeating itself, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing something you just walked out. You closed the door on the situation. You found grace, okay? The universe is providing you grace at this time so that you can open your heart up to new things. But I'm hearing a lot about deception, okay? Definitely when it comes to, having you compete for their love or for love in general, okay? That was never yours to begin with. It's like you knew the red flags all along, but it was kind of hard to see it, you know what I mean? And so now that this like affection, you don't have to audition for it anymore. It's like you're moving away with a new sort of, I'm hearing, I don't know why I keep hearing gusto a lot recently in the frequency, but it just with a new sort of I'm hearing like it's like you're now waking up to the realization of something with clarity. The realization is providing a breakthrough. It gives like almost repetitive Ace of Swords vibe. It's just like you're waking up to the truth now, okay? It's conflicting in thought, but it's like the fairy tale is over. You know what I mean? Wow. Very strong energies, okay? You might be seeing a lot of synchronicities, okay? Like 5s, 1s, 7s in the energies, okay? But you're breaking cycles, okay? When you see those synchronicities, it's just your angels calling on to you, calling in, letting you know that you're starting anew, you're starting, almost like if you see like 444, 111, you're just starting on new cycles, you're breaking patterns, things like that, okay? And so what I'm hearing here, you've been noticing loops, okay, in past relationships, past partnerships, okay? Things that just didn't feel fair to you, okay? I'm hearing something that you choosing to tear up a contract, a piece of paper, walk away from their terms, okay? Maybe some of you got married to this person, okay? You might be getting a divorce from this person, or maybe they might be filing for a divorce. I'm hearing something that they're not going to get anything from this settlement. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Because you're going to be keeping all the rewards to yourself, okay? Everything's going to work out in your favor for wherever that resonates, okay? For some of you, you're in the court right now. You're in the battle. You're in the midst of it all, okay? But if anything, it's probably spiritual court, okay? Things are being handled for you in a higher realm, a higher frequency, okay? Higher level of consciousness. But nonetheless, things are just cutting through, okay? The patterns are breaking through, okay? There's just no more reruns, okay? This person is out of options, and I'm hearing something that's just like, it's almost like a dried out, like Sahara desert. It's like this person wanted to play the fiddle with you and this other person, not only in business, in love, in friendship, in family, you name it, okay? This person has a level of confidence, a level of warmth. It feels like they're full of integrity, that they're humble, but turns out everything was just decisive, okay? The way that they were flipping a switch at the dime of a hat whenever you would pop into a room, things like that. Very deceitful, very strategic, okay? And so now that you're able to depart from it, like, oh my goodness, it's almost like you, it's like the SWAT team came in full charge and like just busted down the door and got you out of there kind of thing. That's how crazy it was, you know what I mean? It's like they were literally like what is it called? Like creating, or they were like literally committing a crime in the spiritual frequency, in the spiritual realm. Like the spirits, the warriors had to come out, okay? Everyone had to come out, okay? But now you're gonna be healing, okay? And it's the end of this habit for you, is what I'm hearing. It's like you're cutting the cord on, I'm hearing nasty relationships, one-sided relationships, okay? That make you feel very almost like it's like you're juggling options, okay? Like you have to prove your worth to somebody, okay? Who clearly is not willing to like go the extra mile for you when you are going like 10 miles over, okay? It's very interesting. But nonetheless, you're now starting up with a beginner's mindset. You're giving yourself grace, you know? Because the universe is, you know, welcoming in new energy for you, okay? Which is going to bring more nostalgia, more innocence, more kindness into your life, okay? Into your heart chakra, okay? Into your connections is what I'm hearing, okay? It's almost as though you're going to be really, I heard something about networking or just getting to know people, okay? But you're choosing you now that you've torn up this contract, this piece of paper, okay? And now that you're building up this offer that you were trying to give this person, it's like maybe you wanted to marry this person and they just kind of said no, maybe. Or maybe they're just like you wanted to have some sort of partnership with someone, but they were kind of just trying to lock you into something that was unfair. This is expired, okay? It's something about your independence that's going to leave them empty. It's going to leave the path empty, okay? And they're going to be wondering why you are like touring. Interesting. You're going to be touring, maybe touring the world, but you're also tearing up this contract with them. It felt like it was an obligation to like maintain stability, maintain control over you is what I'm hearing. They wanted to maintain control over you with some sort of contract, which is why I was hearing blackmail for some reason. Maybe you have a child with them or something, perhaps, or maybe this business it feels like a child. So it's like when you split your way, they feel like they get more than 50% because it's like, why give it all to you? But nonetheless, it's like you're building the exact same life that you wanted to build with them, but better. And you're keeping all the riches. You're keeping all the rewards is what I'm hearing, okay? And it's like this person is not going to be happy to see you in their confidence. Look at this, you know what I mean? It's like you're going to be in this creative flow. I was literally going to say, look at you. You're like, it's like you're blossoming. Like, it's like you did this whole like Phoenix rebirth moment, okay? Where it's just like something sparked in you and you're like, you're done. Okay, you said you don't need no partners, okay? You're keeping a profits, okay? You said this deal is expired, okay? And they're wondering, oh, why is everything getting restrictive now? Why are the terms, these restrictive terms failing on them, okay? How are you launching these things on your own? How are you jumping into new relationships and not thinking about them? XYZ. They're pondering. Their mouth is dropping, okay? Their jaws are dropping. Something about a bad deal, okay? A deal gone wrong. They thought it was going to be a good one for a long time, okay? Maybe they were using you or were trying to use you for a long time. But now that you're in this creative spirit, you're confident, okay? I'm hearing confident again. It's like you rekindled your level of self-worth and independence, okay? It's bringing in a lot of reward going forward, a lot of resources in your atmosphere, okay? So continue to pour into these ideas, okay? They're going to be coming in without force. It's just like you're going to be just sitting down, minding your business, and all of a sudden you get this beautiful new idea, okay? I don't know why I heard hot new idea. It's like hot off the press, okay? It's not going to feel restrictive. It's going to feel very free-flowing, okay? And you're going to be able to catch it. I'm hearing something about have a notebook on the side, a notebook and a pen and paper, okay? Because something very important is going to come in, and you're going to need to write it all down. You might get it in your dreams. You might need to write it as soon as you wake up, okay? So get ready is what I'm hearing, collective, okay? Something about flow rewards the brave, okay? You've been very brave about stepping into new contracts, stepping into new ships, stepping into new, I heard something, family dynamics, okay? You just making things work for you is what I'm hearing, okay? Mutually work for you. The union, the expansion, okay? All of that, okay? The dreams, the fantasies, okay? You're not tempted by these illusions anymore, okay? When you're looking at somebody, you're thinking about partnership, you're thinking about all the things you want to do, collective, okay? You're like, okay, is this gonna be a good deal for the overall, you know, your physical, your mental, your spiritual, everything. It has to hit all the right notes is what I'm hearing, okay? And so now you're jumping into you know, a social sphere that is very harmonious, okay? You're gonna have community around you. You're gonna have support. You're gonna feel supported, collective, okay? And there's also a bit of friendship, maybe not even a bit, maybe a lot of friendship that is gonna bring you a lot of joy, okay? And bliss is what I'm hearing. Your heart chakra is just gonna be like on cloud nine. It's as though by leaving this partnership in business, romance, you name it, okay? It could be family member, friends, whatever you're leaving behind, whatever relationship you're leaving behind, whether that be a business partner or anything related that resonates with you in that regard, these relationships that you're walking away from, you're now walking into even better ones. It's like you're almost gonna be like at awe because you're not gonna believe that it was ever possible, but it's gonna happen so quickly that it's like as if you didn't even waste any time, okay? It's like gonna be so crazy. It's almost gonna be like a whiplash moment where you're gonna be like, I don't know why, I just heard like a whip-ha kind of like sound. And you're just like, maybe you make that sound, I don't know, but it's like whip-ha. And you're gonna be like, wow, this really went down, and it sure did, for real. And you're walking into the Page of Pentacles, okay? Something about the advice, okay? When you walk into these new relationships, this beautiful, beautiful social sphere, okay? Something about standing in your truth, okay? Just grounding in your youth, grounding in the opportunities of the situation, of the material, okay? Of the physical, okay? It's just remaining grounded, remaining here in the present moment is what's going to really serve you going forward. I hear something about not being too caught up in the mind, okay? Something about it's sometimes the mind brings burden, okay? The mind makes you foggy, okay? Sometimes the pain brings clarity, but sometimes it brings unclarity, you know what I mean? So it's almost as though don't reminisce on the past, keep moving forward, okay, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. So, ooh, okay, that came out very interesting. Wow, the world was just like, it's almost like flipping through, it's like sliding through the fingers, like it was gliding through, collective, okay? It's like this thing is happening and it's like smooth like butter, okay? It's like you got good luck coming in, you got fortune coming in, the fate, the destiny, everything, all the bats turning to good, okay? It's as though you are already in this, you like already embodying this positive energy because of the way you stand tall, collective, in your spirituality, especially with that Hierophant energy that we saw in the back of the deck in the beginning of the reading. It's like you know who you are, and because you're guided by your traditions, your spirituality, your beliefs, your third eye chakra, your intuition, okay? You know exactly what needs to happen or what's going down on the timeline before it even happens. So it's like you're able to flip the script, and that's why you were moving so quickly in your starting position, because like as soon as you saw this thing happen, it's like you did a full 180. It's like you just completely about face. It's like you turned around, okay? Crazy. It's like you knew what was going down. And it's like you're almost there. You're almost at the finish line, okay? It's like final 10%, okay? Everything is coming into alignment for you, okay? You're tightening the screws, you're breathing steady, okay? You're closing the loop, you're finishing strong. And you're just going to be able to rest proudly knowing that everything's going to work out in your favor, okay? Wow, I love that, okay? And it's also, it's like, I don't know why. I'm hearing about the lottery. I don't know why. But I just keep hearing, like, you're just going to be profiting, okay? Whether that be in the physical, the mental, the spiritual, okay? You're just going to be profiting. You're winning the spiritual court battle is what I'm hearing, okay? And these people are going to be watching your independence, okay? They're going to be watching your independent success, your independent rise, and realizing that they were almost like empty-handed is what I'm hearing, okay? Yup, and you will be whole. Wow, collective, that is crazy. It's saying that you're not a missing piece, okay? Act from fullness, not chasing. Wholeness attracts more. You know your worth, collective, okay? You've known it from the beginning, and that's why you about face, you pivoted immediately, because you saw the potential in everything that's coming in for you, and you knew that you deserved better. You knew that there was more opportunity than what was here in the existing reality, the existing moment, okay? And now that you're walking away from what doesn't serve you, you're walking into what serves you, okay? So yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.